everybody. It is Saturday, October 29th. Yesterday was my last day at work. Very bittersweet. Not going to go into that now either. But we are heading down south to Pine Bluff to visit my husband's relatives, all before the move. Doing a quick stop here at Sonic for some breakfast and a massive iced coffee. They have really good vanilla iced coffee. So filming on my phone this weekend. Hope that all turns out, and have to get reused to looking at the camera lens and not the screen. So bear with me through that. And it is a rainy Saturday morning. I think it's in the 60s, but yeah, so this should be a fun little quick weekend getaway. We're staying overnight tonight and heading back tomorrow afternoon. So I'll catch you later. Hey friends, we are back from our little weekend trip. It's actually Tuesday. I didn't really get to film anything yesterday, but we've been working on a lot of packing and all other detail stuff. I'm here in my bedroom working. I've packed up some things in my cabinet over there. Been going through the closet, packing up vintage handbags and purses. No, handbags and purses. Same thing. Hats. That's what I was trying to say, hats. Yeah, hats. I've got... This is one of the newest ones I bought. I don't know. It's been maybe 3 months or so. 4 months, probably. I bought it specifically to go with some fabric that I bought vintage to make a 40s dress. Got this one off eBay. But otherwise, I have not been hat shopping. I have been good. Except for that one I found at Belle Starr a couple of weeks back. But otherwise, that was the exception. I've got to take down my whole gallery wall here of my vintage ladies. Also, excuse the way I look. Obviously, this is packing, cleaning mode look. Tons of boxes over here. That's a box of shoes, and that is not the only one. I think that's the second box. I think, yeah, I filled 2 boxes for shoes, which actually I thought it was going to be more. So that's not too bad. Just a lot to do still. My dresser, got lamps. Those lamps have to be packed. Pictures. My poor little plants are going to have to be transported. Got all this stuff. I've got my whole vanity. All that. It's a lot. The mirrors terrify me. I've got this mirror, and I've got mirrors, big mirrors in the other room, and there's my dresser mirror. But anyway, I'll take you here on a quick walkthrough of the house and see where else we're at. So let me flip the camera around, show you what's going on. Okay, there we go. Isn't that the cutest vintage fan? All right, so heading out here. Liam and I painted this whole back room. Put up a new light. This was all to sell the house. Oh, what happened there? Oh, there we go. All right. House is sold. Never mind the light switch. Swing around. Okay, we did the entire kitchen. The cabinets were originally white, and I had the walls gray. You may have seen in some of my pictures, but now everything is gray. And I guess that was the right decision because it sold the house. All right, my beautiful coral living room is coming apart. Things are just stacked everywhere that I'm sorting through. There's Theodore. Hi, Theodore. Hi, buddy. Are you ready to move? Are you going to be a Pennsylvania kitty? Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, he's sleepy. Doesn't want to talk. Another lamp that has to be packed carefully. My flamingo pictures. These lampshades are definitely Something I'm gonna need some nice big extra padded boxes for. They make me nervous. I think I'm going to sell my little fireplace. It's just a separate unit, but it might get chilly before we leave. So just in case, I'm going to do that the last minute. And here we are into the most insane room where all the boxes have been landing. I've got stacks over here. I've mostly packed everything in that cabinet. Oh my goodness, there's boxes that are falling. Oh no, I better go fix that. I think that's probably for my cat. Oh my God, hang on. Oh my God, crisis averted. That was terrible. Not a cat's fault this time. The bottom box actually caved a little bit on the side, and I had heavy, it was just packed too high and too many heavy things. Pyrex, dishes, glassware on top. So I'm gonna have to be very mindful and keep all my heavy boxes at the bottom. So thank goodness. That would have been bad, and my lampshade is fine. Thankfully it did not crack. But anyway, yeah, that's why I am nervous about them. And there's this big mirror here. I'm worried about that. Thankfully, U-Haul has mirror boxes, so we should be able to pack that up well, I hope. Out here in the entry is another mirror. I have packed up, this is my fabric in the space bags. We've got a pile going here that I have to box up. That's all donation stuff. And the sewing room doesn't look a whole lot different. I just pretty much boxed up all my patterns yesterday and some books, and I still have a bunch more to go through. So this was my dining room that I had painted and everything that I never got to show off. Anyway, I did take down the light fixture that I bought. That was mid-century, and that's going with me. Anyway, I'll sit down here for a minute and chat with you and let you know what's going on with everything else. So we had a repair that needed to be done on the outside of our house. That was the one the one request from the buyers. So I had a guy come over and look at it. He said he's going to be able to do it sometime this month, and he is supposed to get me a written estimate. I was actually supposed to have it this weekend, and I texted and I left a message. So he finally got back to me today and said he will have it to me tonight. So I hope he does, because we're really on a time crunch. We literally have closing 2 weeks from today, unless it gets pushed back. So there's that has to be taken care of. We had our termite inspection yesterday morning, and that went semi-well. We have no evidence of any termites. However, our foundation has settled on this side, this whole side of the house, where it's too low to the ground. So the supports have to be raised, and in order to do that, they have to haul out a whole bunch of dirt. This house has a crawl space. There are no basements for the most part here in Arkansas. I mean, there's a few you'll find, but it has to do with the type of ground that we have. We don't have them. So that is a big job that's going to cost us quite a bit to have done, but it's okay. It's got to be done. Then we will get our termite certificate after they're able to spray once they do the repairs. There's also some on the far side of the house that all has to be done to something. I forget what. So we have that. We still have not had our appraisal on this house. I am nervous about that because, you know, that's going to affect the price if it's low. And that's kind of the issue that we are in with the Pennsylvania house that we have an offer in on. We actually have an accepted offer, but we just had our appraisal there. and it's like $17,000 less than the price we're supposed to be paying. So, not wanting to pay that high over, I've, you know, put in a request to have it lowered to that price, and also, you know, get the finances for the couple of repairs that we're having done. We're having an FHA loan, so there are just a few minor things that they need to pay for to have done because they will not do it. I don't know what the story is with these people. It's a very, very unusual situation. The house we're looking at is part of an estate, and the current owners have never lived in the property or anything, and it's been sitting empty for quite a number of years since the original owner passed away in 19. So, I really hope everything follows through and we get that house, because you guys, this house, I love it, but I am trying to stay sane and just focus on getting this one taken care of. When we move up, we're going to be staying with my mom in the apartment downstairs that had been my brother's. They're working on, you know, boxing up a lot of his things and stuff like that, which is super sad. But everything's going to be fine. So we'll be staying there while we work out all the details for that house or whatever house. We look for another house, whatever the situation turns out to be. I also have decided we're going to put all our stuff, because we have a truck that is coming. They will drop a tractor trailer for us. We get to load it. We have 5 days to do that. And then they take it, and it takes like between 5 and 11 days, I think, to get there. And then we're going to load it into a storage unit. So whatever house we get, it can stay there until we're ready to move in. We can work on the house. We can get repairs done. We can paint. We can do all that kind of stuff. And I can have you guys maybe get some input on some paint colors and things, and fixing up the sewing room and all stuff like that. I might start doing some surveys over on my Instagram. So if you aren't following me over there on Instagram, go do that if you are on there. And that way you can participate in any surveys that I do. I might do a Q&A at some point. And yeah, whatever other things. I might take some photos and things in between. If I don't have time to do actual video, I still always post on Instagram, and I will more often. So that is, I think, everything for the most part. Just waiting for all those little technical things to be taken care of, and hopefully it all works out and we have a smooth trip. We're also getting a U-Haul to pull to take all the stuff that we actually need to have with us, because all the pets will be in the car with us. So we are doing the U-Haul for like our luggage and clothes and things that we don't want to put in storage. So we're going to take 3 days to travel. Normally, when we go in, like, for vacation, if we're driving, we take 2. But since this is going to be a big convoy and, well, you know, us in the trailer and the gang, the furry friends, I think they need 3 days to do it. So we will be stopping in St. Louis and in Columbus. And that way we have the PA trip all the way across the state in 1 day and not part of the second day, because that's a lot. And I think that's all I have for right now. I'm going to end this video with some Arkansas Highway footage that I filmed on our way down toward Pine Bluff and Little Rock on Saturday. So it rained a lot. So I'm going to have to edit a lot of windshield wipers out, but I tried to get some good shots and some pretty leaves and nice video for memories of Arkansas. So until the next time I record some footage here for you guys and check in with what's going on, I will see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.